Is smartphone equipment treading water supply time? Industry designers expect for bendy screening and some versatile, futuristic parts to do more than drastic model probable? And will turnover go on to decrease before they do? Samsung is cast a length dark above the year's Portable Planet convention. The Technique production received Torsi of Aher in Barcelona is set to be dominated by the start of its Galactic S9 and S9 Plus handsets. The response of lot rivals, consisting Huawei, HTC and LG, appears to include bin to conduct off their own flagman launches before-after in the year. Of the few some new phones anticipated, assumption has concentrated on how lot lenses they will characteristic, wherever their fingerprint sensors will be located, their screen dimensions and if they will hold a headset nest, quite rather than any weighting of a main jump striker. Same tragic is how we had too many decades of unbelievable innovate in somersault phones, lollipop bar phones, sliders, circle phones, box phones, all various of various things, told Ben Timber, of the consulting CCS Understanding. Yet the planet modified in 2007 while Steve Jobs stretched the iPhone out of his pouch, and had which became the dominating style. We've gravitated to the dark rectangular in a touch screen as the shape element of selection, and it feels love we've now achieved a Technique tableland wherever firms competitive by offer limit changes about the edges. Though so, down there does seem to be an appetite suppressant for thing a bit various. The big history of recent years MWC was the Nokia 3310. The reimagined release of the Finnish business's classical phone had both of natural quantity keys and a display how bulged at its lower. Its producer, HMD World, struggled to encounter consumer demand while it went on selling, in spite few crucial reviews. Both of induced lot of on the internet chat but include yet to be rotated in business means. But changing for changing Saki can be a error. 2 generations of LG's arched-screened bend smartphones leftward lot consumer embarrassed as to which gain the style also. And the southward Korean business rapidly retreated of the GRAM5's capacity to pop off its lower to enable screw-on equipment modules to be added, following turnover frustrated. On the Panda 1 down there's a really brave, really eloquent dark and white colorway, in a iskra of upbeat color in the orange Force key, Alberto Villarreal told. The Mexico-born planner told he had been agitated by latter trends in the Vogue production, and in special the way human beings were uniting official items in athletic carry. Same mixture and match of such inert tones, in several splashes of color how do it more than sports, are things we certainly looked at for inspire, he told. While it came to the otherwise of the style, Mr. Villarreal says he took a less than is more attitude. A item how we been really cautious on is manufacturing certainly how while you see at the telephone of the front line, the focus of the customer is concentrated on the display. So it was on removal whatever how is diverting of how. We include no brand, no button. And though detailed information love the front line facing stereo system speakers is thing how we are treat really cautiously, mixing in the dark front line. Though the bezels of the telephone are dark. Mr. Villarreal rejected to talk how versatile parts and some innovative might influence next designs. But he did say the social should be skeptical while they recite accountable on Technique companies manufacturing recent minute equipment changes. We were work on the PEL 2 up we had liberated the early A, he told. In procedure to production of food in top volume, you include to begin the before production rather a few months up as, I cannot believe of main changes how could occur to a food really shut to the start day. Phone makers may now be more than held daydreaming up new synthetic intellect features and extended fact capabilities rather than hard to reconsider how mobiles see in the brush. But latter delivery figures specify lot consumer dong t see these features as irresistible reasons to modernize. IDC newly informed the world marketplace was downward 6.3% above the October to December block in 2017 compared in the identical 3 months the early year. Time policy analysis put the drop at 8.8%. Time absorption such figures, Keys Cost noted how the information would include been the worst had POM not liberated the iPhone X, a unit how at low looked various to its predecessors, though if it too conformed to the present minimalist aesthetic tendency. Equipment is ever the simplest item to sell. If it looks various you get consumer focus, and later you construct of down there, told Carolina Milanese, a customer technique analysis at Artistic Strategies. Hard to get who in a keep for thing how looks the identical as recent year is hard, though if it has new things to propose. She added how store workers frequently struggled to explanation new synthetic intellect and puff-based means, time lot consumer had proven suspect of the confidentiality implications. How's not to say down there aren't several companies trying thing out of the common. UK-based Bullet Team, that previous intended a Kodak-branded telephone whose back resembled a small chamber, has a new uneven cat telephone in a odor probe, and is as well promised to reveal a Earth Wanderer-inspired phone at the year's MWC. Cinema chamber maker Red is evolving the hydrogen gas one for after in the year. The telephone promises a new kind of hologram screen and is designed to include a kind of chamber-based modules assigned to its behind. And Samsung himself newly start up a contemporary get on the somersault phone, in China, the WITH2018, in screening on both of its within and external as so as a natural clock pad. It is, yet, anticipated to price above of $3,000, £2,140, an idiosyncratic it seems, can credit an emergency cost. Saturday, February 25, Monday, February 26, Tuesday, February 27.